Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. It's another beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas. Hope everybody survived Friday the 13th. Today is May the 14th, 2022. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. But tomorrow we're going to be about 100 degrees here in Vegas. So it's getting warm, folks, getting warm. Hey, thanks for stopping by. You know why you're here. We did a little Goodwill hunting again last week. Wednesdays, I always go on Wednesday, and because I get 40% off because I'm an old fart. And that's, that only makes sense to me. I'm on a budget. So it wasn't a huge pickup, or it wasn't a huge haul, but I did find some things to fill in a couple holes in my Disney collection and a few other cool things as far as I'm concerned. So let's get right into it. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Hope you're staying safe. And first up is a Mark Wahlberg film. That's right, Walt Disney's Invincible. Invincible is PG, 104 minutes, and from 2006. Of course, it's a sports drama. Inspired by a true story. In the movie, I remember watching this. I liked it. I'm a big sports nut. If you guys follow me at all, but anyway, the guy that this is talking about, the Philadelphia Eagles, when they picked him up, they actually. In the movie, it says he was kind of a walk-on, blah, blah, that he was, an unknown. Well, that's not really true. Basically, he was playing semi-pro ball for quite a number of years and doing quite well in semi-pro. But, but it is based on a true story. The Vince Papale story, Papale. Invincible is the inspiring true story of Vince Papale, an ordinary guy who, against extraordinary odds, gets a 1 in a gazillion shot at living every sports fan's wildest fantasy. Like the city he lives in and his beloved hometown NFL team, the down-and-out Vince, played by Mark Wahlberg, has seen better days. But then the Philadelphia Eagles' new coach, Dick Vermeil, calls an unprecedented open tryout, and the 30-year-old bartender who never played college ball makes the cut. There you go. Didn't have it. Glad to have it. Finally, in my Disney collection. By the way, if you've seen any of these movies and you liked them or didn't like them, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate listening and hearing from you guys. Next up, this is more for my wife than me. She's a big fan of this movie, and we didn't have it. It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed. That's right, It's a Wonderful Life, not rated, 1946. 130 minutes long. It's black and white. Of course, this is a Christmas fantasy kind of drama thing. Like almost 90% of the people have seen this, liked it. Who doesn't? Folks my age, we grew up watching Jimmy Stewart and loving him. So let's see. Voted the #1 most inspiring film of all time. At one point, It's a Wonderful Life has just had that. Ugh. With the endearing message that no one is a failure who has friends. Frank Capra's heartwarming masterpiece continues to endure, and after 60 years, this beloved classic still remains as powerful and moving as the day it was made. Now, beautifully restored. This 60th anniversary edition includes the documentary The Making of It's a Wonderful Life, a very special tribute to filmmaker Frank Capra, a personal remembrance from his son Frank Capra Jr., and much more. I can't talk this morning, I'm sorry. It's a Wonderful Life. never understand why people donate unopened Still factory sealed movies, but hey, who remembers TV Guide? TV Guide presents horror classics. Screaming Skull, I've seen that one. But the one I haven't seen is Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. I just thought that was so absurd sounding that I had to have it. Little backstory on the Geriatric Geek. Back in when I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, I delivered newspapers in my hometown of Moundsville, West Virginia. Not only did I deliver newspapers, I also delivered the TV Guide. People, it was a thing then. Internet wasn't around, hadn't even thought of it as far as I know. But the old geek delivered a bunch of newspapers, TV Guide, and that's kind of when I started my collecting, because then I was a baseball card person, so I used all of my money to buy baseball cards. Still have them to this day. TV Guide presents horror classics released in 2005. Screaming Skulls is from 1958. It's black and white, 68 minutes. I love the horror, the atmospheric part of this one. I remember watching this a couple times. It's not a great movie, but it's kind of fun to see those older stuff. And Jesse James apparently is from 1966. It's black and white, 88 minutes. Every once in a while I like to watch Western horror. And this one looks like it's absurd or over silly nonsense, but I'll watch it. Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. In this campy sci-fi western, infamous outlaw Jesse James takes a detour from robbery and finds himself in the midst of horrific experiments by a descendant of Dr. Frankenstein. Okay. Let me know if you've seen that one. Let me know. Now, this one is one I have not seen, but it's in a flipper case. I thought, what the heck? What the heck? For $1.50, I'll take it. Alfred Hitchcock's The 39 Steps. Includes a bonus clip and an introduction by Tony Curtis with subtitles and menus in Spanish, Chinese, and Japanese. Black and white, 1935, 86 minutes. It's a British thriller. Most people that watch it like it. It gets good reviews. Evidently, it's kind of like Saboteur or North by Northwest. You guys know those Hitchcock movies. This classic Hitchcock brain twister contains the ingredients of a grand spy mystery, a wild chase, and a harrowing portrait of an innocent man struggling to prove his innocence while the world turns inexplicably against him. Richard Hannay is on vacation in London when he meets a mysterious woman who tells him of a spy ring which she is trying to crack. She doesn't know the identity of the master spy, but does know a few revealing details. Later she is murdered. Before Hannay can learn anything more, his own life now in danger, Hannay sets out to solve a mystery. Love me some Alfred Hitchcock. Now, I've seen this around before, and I've never really picked it up because the discs were always terrible. But in this case, they're minty, so I thought, what the heck? They've been expecting you. The Circle of Eight. Not rated, 2009, 83 minutes. It's a horror mystery, and it's not rated really well. But, any of these one-offs I like. When Jessica moves into the Dante, a historic and eerie building in downtown Los Angeles, she finds an eclectic mix of new neighbors eager to welcome her into their bohemian world. Or are they? As Jessica races to unravel the mystery behind a chain of horrifying deaths that only she seems to see, she'll come face to face with the chilling truth behind her connection to the Dante. Welcome home. Welcome into the Circle of Eight. Sounds creepy. . Haunted locations. I like haunted building kind of things. Next up, didn't have this. It's a Disney Presents thing. Special 30th anniversary. Includes every Schoolhouse Rock song ever created. That's right, Schoolhouse Rock. 283 minutes of songs. Schoolhouse Rock, the timeless collection of animated songs that taught an entire generation that knowledge is power, is on DVD for the first time in this Ultimate Collector's Edition 2-disc set. Now, every day can feel like Saturday morning as you sing along with I'm Just a Bill, 3 is a Magic Number, Interjections, and the rest of your favorite tunes, featuring a catchy new animated song by the original series creators. The 30th Anniversary Edition DVD rocks your house with every Schoolhouse Rock short ever created. Wow. Cool. I remember my kids enjoying this and learning a little bit too. They didn't like it, but they did learn. Now, I'm trying to put together as many of these as I can, but those of you that collect will know that it's very hard to find Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. This is the complete second season. I don't have any but this one. I've been looking for a while, and finally I found one that had really good discs and had all of the discs, which is probably usually my problem. It's a food reality series, of course. There are 13 episodes in this collection that aired from 2007 to 2008 on the Food Network. You know, they're now in their 35th season on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Most people like them. Here in Vegas, of course, Guy Fieri went to UNLV, graduated from there. And he's done quite a few, a couple, I'd say 5 maybe, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives here in Vegas. One of my favorites, which is just like 5 minutes from my house, is called John Mull's Meats and Roadkill Grill. I enjoyed that place before he did this, and afterwards, after he did his feature on John Mull's Meats, man, it blew up. It's a great barbecue place. So if you're ever in Vegas, check it out. I go there probably twice a month. And like I said, great barbecue. And I believe it ran on in a series called Vegas Greats in 2014 or so. So I don't have it on DVD. I'd like to have it. So there you go. Little Guy Fieri. Next up, an Angie Harmon film. Who remembers Angie Harmon? In Video Voyeur. Video Voyeur. That's right. The Susan Wilson story from 2002. Based on a true story. It's a TV movie. In Louisiana at the time where this young lady lived, it was not against the law to videotape privately, or not privately, but secretly videotape others. Of course, that's what happened to this young lady. All of her intimate moments with her husband and all were all videotaped, and she figured it out. And evidently was able to get the law changed. But creepy story. Have not watched this yet. Susan Wilson, her husband Gary, and their 2 children move into their dream house in this quiet small town. They are delighted with their new life, except for their neighbor, respected church deacon Steve Glover, a pest who offers unwanted handyman help around their house and seems to follow Susan wherever she goes. Interesting premise. I can't wait to check this out. I've never seen it. Now, in trying to fill in a few holes in collections, this is the 4th season of Modern Family in beautiful condition. My wife likes this show. I have watched it and I liked it, but I don't watch it as much as she would. It's a comedy drama. This one was from 2012 to 2013. It ran for 11 seasons on ABC. And of course, it starred one of my favorite people, Ed O'Neill. Ed O'Neill, of course, from Married with Children. Pretty cool concept. Excuse me. Good TV show. Let me know if you guys like that. Well, this next one, I think I've seen in Dollar Tree. I think I've seen other people pick it up, but I was never able to find it. So Raise, or Raise. Let's call it Raise. R-rated, 92 minutes from 2013. It's an action horror flick. About half the people that watch it like it. After she is drugged and abducted, Jamie awakens to find herself in a concrete bunker where she meets fellow abductee Sabrina, played by Zoe Bell, by the way. Before long, the two women discover that they are in a modern-day coliseum where they and 48 women have been selected to fight to the death in order to save both themselves and their loved ones. Wow. Raise is a no-holds-barred assault on the senses featuring some of the most brutal combat action ever put on film. In this contest, may the best woman win. That's all I can say about that one. All right, guys. Last one. A Robin Williams film that I had never been able to find in a good condition. The NightListener, with Toni Collette and Robin Williams. The NightListener is R-rated, 81 minutes from 2006. It's a psychological thriller, as you guys know, my favorite type. Evidently, it's got a spooky atmosphere, and about 60% of the people that watch this like it. Academy Award winner Robin Williams is unforgettable in a riveting, critically acclaimed psychological thriller based on true events. Oh, I didn't know that. Gabriel Noon, a celebrated writer and a late-night talk show host, becomes captivated by the harrowing story of a young listener and his adoptive mother. When troubling questions arise about the boy's identity, however, Noon finds himself drawn into a widening mystery that hides a deadly secret. Also starring Sandra Oh, and based on the best-selling novel by Armistead Maupin, The NightListener delivers unpredictable twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. An eerie Hitchcockian thriller. Let me know if you guys have seen this one. Sounds interesting to me. So there you go. That was this week's Goodwill Thrifting Haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do enjoy my videos, please consider giving me a like and hit that thumbs up. Also, subscribe. Yeah, let's try and get the old fart to 2,000 subscribers. What do you say? Also, hit the notification bell if you want to know when I drop another video. And I want to just thank all of my subscribers. I really do. Thank you so much for supporting what I do. I do this just because, well, one, I'm a collector. Two, I like to share. And, I like to give things away occasionally. So, in that regard, I've been teasing this for a while. Mr. Robot. That's right. Mr. Robot, the complete series on DVD. Now, I watched this on DVD one time. That's all I've ever done here on in this, once at one time, and then I got it on digital. So if I want to rewatch, which I've done a few times, anyway, what I'm trying to say, this is in really good condition, immaculate. So I'm going to give it away to one of my subscribers. You have to be a subscriber. You have to live in the United States. I can't ship outside of the United States. So if you haven't heard of Mr. Robot, you ought to check it out. It's really good. Enter the captivating world of Mr. Robot, following Elliot Anderson, played by Rami Malek, a young computer programmer turned vigilante hacker. Elliot suffers from social anxiety, and hacking people is his primary means of human connection. Disillusioned with modern society, Elliot's world suddenly changes when he meets Mr. Robot, Christian Slater, my man. Elliot's world suddenly changes when he meets Slater, the mysterious leader of an underground hacktivist group that wants to recruit Elliot to help take down the 1% and trigger a worldwide revolution. Mr. Robot, the complete series, comes with all 45 episodes and special bonus features, including the making of, deleted scenes, and more. Guys, if you're into computer, really social commentary kinds of things, this is the one to get. So, if you're a subscriber, in the comments below, use the keyword ROBOT, ROBOT, and this is Saturday, as I said before. So next Saturday, I'm going to give you a complete week. Next Saturday, I'll use the comment picker, and I'll pick a winner, and I'll send this off to you. Like I said, it's in great shape. I have the Blu-rays now, but this is DVD. So if you're interested, you have to be a subscriber. You have to live in the United States. Robot is the key word. So that's it, guys. From North Las Vegas, you guys keep smiling. Keep having fun. Keep that positive attitude about you. And until the next time, peace.